Hi guys, right, we're going to try and do a little quickie one. Let me just I'll just say we're live on the live. Just quickly tell people we're live, yeah? Okay guys. Let's we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Let's tell Linda. So it's Sunday morning. Okay, so who can we tell? Let's Okay. How we go? Hi Tanya. How we going? All right. So we're gonna have a bit of fun today. We're gonna play some of the movie stuff. We're not gonna be on that long. Maybe about half an hour, maybe if we're lucky. So yesterday we started doing the movie trailers. So what we're going to be doing is playing a bit of the movie trailers, stopping, learning about them. So it's just at the very ending here of the Jailhouse Rock movie trailer. So we're talking about these movies as we play them. Okay, obviously it takes a little while for people to join us. So do you have Instagram? Yep, I definitely do. I'm very well, thank you. Hope you're well, Tanya. We're on Instagram and TikTok, but the main channel is YouTube, Defending Elvis Presley. Tanya, in case you don't know, we also have another YouTube channel. Let me tell you what it's called. This is our other Elvis channel. We have two Elvis channels. The other one talks about diet as well, like health issues, okay? So please subscribe to it. You're going to like it. So Jailhouse Rock, come on. Let's just say the basics quickly. Jailhouse Rock in 1957, American musical drama, directed by Richard Thorpe and starring Elvis Presley. And it basically says, Jailhouse Rock, the song was recorded and written by Jerry Lieber and recorded at RCA Victor. It was a 45 on the September the 24th, 1957, and reached the top of the charts in the US and the top 10 in several other countries. And so the film, I actually think this is one of my favorite films. This is, let's have a look. Jet Runner's film. Let's see. Now we've already done this in part 1. So we're just catching the end of it. Okay, guys? Hi, Deborah. So it's a musical romance. Vince Everett, which is Elvis's character, a construction worker, accidentally murders a man in a brawl and he is arrested for manslaughter. But his life changes when he learns to play guitar in prison. Right. So I'm just going to play the end of that. And then we're going to move on to the next trailer. So we are going to be stopping and starting the trailers and having a reaction to them and reviewing them. Okay, guys? Here goes. England this morning is freezing. Right. So Jailhouse Rock premiered in Memphis, Tennessee on October the 17th. Right, yeah. Hang on a minute. I'm doing the wrong one. Hang on. Let's get the right one up. And was released nationwide. I'm playing myself. Hang on a minute. It peaked at number 3 on the variety box office charts and finished 14th of the year. Grossing. Hang on, let's go back to the right one, guys. Where are we? I'm playing the wrong one. It's disappeared on me. Right, let's find it. Here we go. Is that it? I think this is it. Hang on. We need to get it to the point where we were yesterday. New Hang on, let's get to where we were.
That will die.
A bit more further back.
You're a traveling tanker.
Honey, what are you doing here with this man? How'd you get into this?
And we did King Creole, didn't we? Actually, no, we didn't do King Creole. Hang on.
Now you know what I do for an encore.
Now you know what I do for an encore. Right, here we go. This is it now again. Right. Okay. So let's just press play and we'll go with it. Said it all before, guys. This is my favourite film. I think one of the most dramatic roles Elvis played. James Dean was supposed to play this, and filmed in New Orleans. Just everything about this film is great. The way he acts, the way he looks, the songs, the other actors. There's nothing like it. It's King Creole, 1958. Danny, with a high school diploma, takes a job at a nightclub, King Creole. However, things take a turn when his ex-boss tries to threaten him. Bloody good actors in this film. You've got, let me see if it, like Walter Matthau is just amazing. Carolyn Jones, Dolores Hart, Dean Jagger, Vic Moreau, Lillian Montecchi, Paul Stewart. It says here, in 1958, an American musical drama directed by Michael Curtiz and based on the 1952 novel A Stone for Danny Fisher. And the very sad thing is, guys, is that, you know, Elvis could have made more and more of these kind of films. This film, I think, really suited Elvis. He could have been such a great actor. This film really shows it. I think he took time out to do this film from his time serving, I'm pretty sure, when he was serving in the army. They gave him some time off for this. And the sad bit is that James Dean, this film was intended for James Dean, written, I think, for James Dean, and he had died in a horrific car accident. So this was meant to be. Now, isn't it a shame that things took a turn and Elvis, then after this, I don't think Elvis ever did a film as good as this. Now, I love all of Elvis's films. I love them all. But this one really is from the heart. His acting is excellent. He really gives it 100%. He really tries to do his best in this film. He was always very proud of this film. He said it a few times. This film made him very proud.
You're a pretty fancy performer, ain't you, kid?
Now you know what I do for an encore.
No.
And I think, obviously, we all love this song. We know this scene where his friends are ripping off the shop and then the girl who works in the shop notices what's going on. But we love this song as well because I think a lot of the movie songs were actually very good. Very good, yeah? But this, I just think you really do see Elvis at his best in this film. Not just with his acting and his singing, but the way he looks. Just he looks so great.
Like a castaway broken toy, love a doll, I love you madly. Let me be your lover boy.
I've stacked chairs and bottles and swept the floor up of every joint on Bourbon Street. It's gotten so I look longer at a dame with clothes on and one without.
I'm not a hoodlum.
But I am a hustler. I've had to be for a very simple reason.
Yo.
Right, guys, I love this song. I want to play the whole of this song all day. That song sends shivers through me. Even the way he looks. Oh, it's just so adorable. Right, let me just put the camera back to its correct position. I'm never going to get used to this camera ever. Right, let's have a look. Now, I may have to shoot off at some point. I don't think this is going to be a long live stream, but we'll see. We might get another 15 minutes out of it before I'm trying to move. Right, let me just do that. Is it working or not? So annoying. It's not Let Me Move It. Let Me Move. Young Dreams. Oh, I love that song so much. Right, let me just get the camera up. Come on. Let's see if we can move myself. Right, is it letting me move it at the moment? No. If I do this. No. If I do this. That should let me move it. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Come on. Just stay there. Naughty camera. Naughty Bob. We call the camera Bob. Right, let's get it back up. Okay, guys, keep going.
Women in Danny's young life, but only two who really counted. Nellie, who knew too little about love.
I've never been to a place like this before. But I want to see you again. Is this the way?
Ronnie, who knew too much.
Ronnie, what are you doing? You with this man? How'd you get into this?
How do you get out?
Fighting for the upper hand, the devil-driven temper that was his pathway to destruction.
Come on, this really suits Elvis. Come on, he's a black belt in karate. Even then, he was doing karate. So he knows how to throw those punches and do those kicks.
Get out of here, Ryan! Don't come back!
Oh, yeah, come on.
Stay a while.
Woo!
Live it up. Love it up.
Southern Star. God, so good. So good. All the songs in this movie are great.
Down in New Orleans.
Go on, Elvis. Dum ba dum ba dum ba dum dum. King Creole. I'm gonna watch this again soon. Okay, now this is obviously GI Blues. There's a bit of a story. He served his time, or service. He's served his time. He's not in prison. He's in the army. Obviously, he's so happy to be out. And he comes back. He does the Frank Sinatra special. He starts making some albums for RCA Victor. And this is his first film role, GI Blues. Massive hit. Juliet Prowse. It's rumoured that they had an affair. I know that Juliet Prowse used to go and watch Elvis in Vegas as well. There's some footage of her there with Sammy Davis Jr. and Cary Grant, a few others, yeah? Now, did she have an affair with Elvis? I heard she may have done. I heard she was also engaged to Frank Sinatra. Now, when Elvis was on his way back from Germany, we know Nancy Sinatra met Elvis and gave him a gift from her father, Frank, a silk shirt. So was there a problem between Frank and Elvis? I don't know. The fact that they both knew Juliet Prowse. One thing I do know is once Frank Sinatra got to meet Elvis, he really liked him and tried to help him many times. I think before he met Elvis, there was a rocky relationship. Frank had said a few things that really he shouldn't have said. But once he met Elvis on the show, and the show was a massive worldwide phenomenon, Elvis was great, Frank was great, and they did have a good friendship. And Elvis stayed very good friends with Nancy Sinatra for decades. Now, remember, Nancy was, I think she was engaged or married at the time. Is it Tommy Sands? Something like that. So she fancied him, but there was never to be a romance. And there are many interviews showing Nancy talking about Elvis and how she adored him, said he was a lovely person, a lovely man, and she did fancy him. Secretly, she did fancy him, but there was no romance. It's a beauty, isn't she? Elvis in uniform, come on. It doesn't get better than that, and it's colour. Colour. And I love so many of the songs in this film. Let's just get it up. Let's see what it says. GI Blues, yeah? Let's get some basic info of it. So 1960, Tulsa, a US soldier places a bet with his friends that he will sleep with Lily, a dancer, to win money to fulfill his dreams of establishing his own nightclub. Let's click on it. GI Blues is a 1960 American musical comedy. The film, directed by Norman Turag and starring Elvis Presley and Juliet Prowse, the movie Presley's fifth movie. Sorry, guys. But his first after discharge from the US Army, was filmed at Paramount Studios with some pre-production scenery shot on location in West Germany. I didn't know that. Whilst Elvis was stationed there. The movie won second place at the Laurel Award in category of Top Musical in 1960. I think it was great. I think the film was brilliant. Yeah, one of my favourite. So Tulsa McLean is a tank crewman with a singing career, serving with the 3rd Armored Division in West Germany. McLean dreams of running his own nightclub when he leaves the army, but such dreams don't come cheap. Tulsa and his buddies have formed a band and perform in various German places, nightclubs, and on an armed forces stage in one bar, he even discovers the record Blue Suede Shoes on the jukebox by a guy named Elvis Presley. Brilliant. Let's play a bit more, and then I might read a bit more of that. GI Blues, we know this, guys. To raise money, Tulsa places the bet that his tank commander Dynamite can spend the night with club dancer named Lily, who is rumored to be hard. Uses his southern charm and calls Lily Mom. She at first sees Tulsa as another occupation duty GI. Then after a day on Rhine, Lily begins to fall for him. Tulsa's friend Cookie, meanwhile, falls in love with Lily's roommate Tina from Italy. And in the end, Ricky and Maria's baby son Tiger help Tulsa win the bet for the outset and Lily's heart. Stunning girl. And I remember watching this as a kid at school, yeah? Like, I really remember it. Because I thought she was beautiful. I loved the way Elvis looked. And it was a fun film, wasn't it? There's a lot of fun parts in this film. And you really believe this film, don't you? And the fact that it was part of his own story that he had just come out of the army. I couldn't think of a better fit for Elvis. This movie, when it came out, I think was the perfect fit and a massive sensation around the world, guys.
Love campaign.
So Karen, quick comment for you. Give it a few days for the energy to kick in. That'll be when you start to go, oh, I'm doing this. So Karen, has your energy gone up yet?
He's way over here. You'll want
You won.
Come on, guys. You ever get one of those days?
You ever get one of them?
Team Elvis, we've got to sing this together. Oh, just to let you know about Stefan, last night, he did message me about doing the show, but he messaged me at 10:20, which that's PM English time. I was tired, guys. Obviously, we're going to get on his show and do, artist on record on YouTube, Stefan's show. But I was so tired last night. So when he messaged me, I was asleep. So I did wake up because I heard his message, and I just said to him, look, I'm being honest with you, mate. I was knackered. I was too tired to do it. So it's going to happen at some point. Okay, guys? Okay, Flaming Star. Now, Karen, just very quickly, I don't really want to talk about the diet on defending Elvis, but your body will trick you into thinking, oh my God, I'm weak. I need more sugar. Flaming Star. Now, remember, you've only got to look at me, the amount of energy I've got, and I only eat twice a day, and you know that I'm full of energy. Flaming Star, 1960, Western drama. Let's have a look. In this Western set on the Texas frontier, pays the burden. Elvis Presley is mixed-race son of white rancher John McIntyre and his second wife, Kiwi woman. Oh, I can't even read that. When some local racist caused Nettie's death by preventing the doctor from coming to her aid, and war between the whites and the tribe erupts. As the war threatens to drive a wedge between Pacer and his white brother, Clint, who is Steve Forrest, takes matters into his own hands.
You saw him. Arguing and stalling, all time Ma's dying, keeping us there more than an hour. It was just 5 minutes before we got here that she died. If we'd have gotten here just a little sooner, she may be alive now. You know it's his fault.
But I actually think his acting in this is excellent.
Put that knife
Right.
down.
Get out of the way. She was worth 1,000 of them, and they let her die.
Elvis Presley as Pacer, who became a legend in the West.
Hello, don't stay single and save a dollar.
Torn between two loyalties, two loves, and fighting to save them both.
Not being my friend, you will be my enemy. And this house and all in it will die.
God, he looks so cool, doesn't he? Look great, slim and handsome and tanned, and his hair's perfect, strong and manly. So, Flaming Star is a 1960 American Western film starring Elvis Presley, Barbara Eden, Steve Forrest, based on the book Flaming Lance, in 1958 by Claire Huffaker. Critics agree that Presley gave one of his best acting performances as the mixed blood Pacer Burton, a dramatic role. This was the first film directed by Don Siegel and had a working title of Black Star. I didn't know that. So, filmed at Utah in Los Angeles, as well as Wildwood Regional Park, Thousand Oaks, California. And then eventually they changed the name to Flaming Star. And the plot, let me just play a bit more.
They wouldn't hurt us, Pacer. They're our own people.
No, Ma. They ain't my people. To tell the truth, I don't know who's my people.
Tell the truth, don't know who's my people. So, Pacer Burton is the son of Kiowa mother and Texan father working as a rancher. His family, including a half-brother, Clint, live a typical life on the Texas frontier, and life becomes anything but typical when a nearby tribe of Kiowa begin raiding neighboring homesteads. Pacer soon finds himself caught between the two worlds, part of both, but belonging to neither. Right, okay, my wife's here, guys. I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to go. Guys, I'm going to have to go, but I'll be back, yeah? So let me just say goodbye to everyone quickly. I really do have to go because we're going to do something. So take care, guys. I'll be back. I've got to rush off. I'm really sorry. Love to all of you. Keep it up, Karen.